So Catherine and I are down here at Carver Hawkeye Arena. We've got two Jensens here. One of them, Coach Jan Jensen, very, very talented, and the other one, me. Let's get an interviewer today. Along with
very talented in a different way, right?
I've never seen her shoot some hoops. Never know.
I haven't played basketball since 1989, so.
You were a 6-on-6 player then?
No.
No, 89. No. Oh, big schools, you're right, big schools. So, in 1993, it all shifted. But the larger communities, they were going 5-on-5. Right. Did you switch in 85 probably?
I think so.
Somewhere around there?
I played at the Y.
Yeah.
No, actually, when I played at the Y, it was still 5-on-5. But the few classes before me played 6-on-6, and then they switched.
So what you're saying is I'm way older than you. That's what she's saying. She has to bring that up.
A couple years. What was it like switching from 6-on-6 to 5-on-5?
It was challenging, even for me, because in the summers I played 5-on-5 in the club circuit, which is what the kids do now, but the club then was not nearly what it is now. It's big business. But I did play 5-on-5. I scrimmaged against our boys team and all the things. But even coming to college with that, brief introductions in the summer, it was still a lot. I mean, it's just the game was so fast, and you know, just the skill level. You know, I could shoot, and that was helpful, but learning every other aspect of the game, like defense, that was definitely a challenge. But I feel so blessed. I'm glad I got to play 6-on-6, and then shifting over to college to get to play 5-on-5. I feel like I couldn't have had it any better.
Yeah. How many points did you score in a game? What's your high score?
I think it was 104. 104, 105. I can't remember. My mind, it kind of slips on me there.
104, 105.
6, 7, right?
Exactly.
Did you play any other sports growing up?
I did. I was in a small community, so I played everything you could. In summer, softball, fall was volleyball, winter basketball, and then I ran track in the spring. So when you're in a small school, though, it takes everybody to do everything.
Right.
So I also got to play the saxophone. I got to be majorette. I got to act in the plays, be part of the speech and drama team. So it was, you know, pretty idyllic, right? Now these kids, they have to specialize at such a young age. You know, do you like golf? You know, let's get you every pro. You like basketball? We got to get you every team. We got to get you a trainer. It's just harder to have a normal season.
Yeah.
I love with the little, I have some, my kids are now, our son Jack is a senior, our daughter Janie is a freshman, but we have some littles that are still get to play all the things. And every time I ask them, what's your favorite sport? It's the one they're in. You know, they're 6, 7, or 8. But you just can't play it all. You know, even middle-sized high schools, they want you to specialize. So I'm lucky.
Yes.
What sports do your kids play?
My son plays golf and basketball. Our daughter is a beautiful dancer, and she also is going to try basketball in high school.
Okay.
So she has a good understanding of it. Her favorite is dance, but you know, she comes by the love for basketball pretty honestly. So I think she just wants to give it a try and be part of the team. But I'm so proud of her because you know, when you're in that age group of freshmen, it's kind of difficult to try new things when you're trying to fit in. So I told her I did not care whatsoever that she ever played basketball or not, but it is fun. She's going to do it. But what's fun is I know nothing about dance, so I think she's like a gold star or whatever you get every time. I'm like, that looked great. Her favorite is the studio dance, and she might change her mind next year. And I think that's the beauty of high school, is they're pretty open, different clubs, you know, different sports. Unless you're a juggernaut, it might be harder to like work into a sports team. But we go to West High, and they're pretty welcoming and everything. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and speaking of, you know, having multiple outlets and doing different things, how do you have your team have a well-rounded life and not just basketball? You
know, that's a great question, especially now. I think there's a lot of attention on collegiate sports, you know, all sports, men and women. Certainly with women, the spotlight is definitely brighter, but certainly with the new philosophy in sport in college now with the rev share, the collectives, and so forth. So there's a lot more pressure that's coming with their sport they fell in love with. And then they're intrinsically driven, right? They want to come and they want it to be exactly like it was in high school. But when they were in high school, they were always typically the best one.
Yes.
And now when they get here, everybody was first team All-State. Everybody was the leading scorer. Everyone was number one. So then when you're balancing that, there's a lot of pressure. And then you add an academic load. And you know, I'm so proud of our team. We have great students, so they want to do well. We have engineers to pre-med students, business students. So they're taking their academics seriously. So when you want to be great on and off the floor, there's not a whole lot of time when you have just to be sometimes a college student. So we really, you know, we try to. You know, I try to give them weekends off in the fall before we really start playing games. The college rule is you get 30 practices before your first contest. So you can design that how you want. You do have to have a mandatory day off in the week. So I think the rules are great. I think personally most coaches would choose it to give yourself a day off.
Oh, yeah.
But it's, you know, the rules are there for a reason.
Right. Yes.
Some people may not want them to, you know, well, we'll just come in and shoot on that Sunday, right? So I'm less is more. I mean, we go hard when we go hard, but we also, when we have days off, I want them to do the things that get them replenished.